was the concept behind all of this?
Well, basically what it grew into was an idea that this is a new age of robotics and technology. All of the robots that we have are so much more advanced than they were even 5-10 years ago. And so we wanted to find a way to integrate them not just into like medicine or everyday lives, but into art. And that was the whole concept, to have something beautiful, something that was art, but it's done by robots.
This is actually so cool.
We're mainly inspired by the Canadian circus Cirque du Soleil, not only for choreography but for our overall production and the name. Cirque du Soleil means Circus of the Sun in French, and so we took that and we did Cirque du Robot, which is Circus of the Robots. In a way, we tried to mimic them. We were trying to take from that and actually create a performance just by using robots rather than people and robots.
What we did, we had 3 people who would pretty much tell me what they wanted the choreography to look like. So they would go on the board, they would draw these diagrams that showed step by step what they wanted, what they planned the robots to do. And so I would take these plans and I would try to implement them into the actual program. Many different steps to this choreography. So it definitely took a lot of time, but you know, being patient is a really important factor when it came to this project. We used iterative design, so that means pretty much we took one robot and we put all our ideas and all the programs into that one robot so that we could see how everything would turn out before we put it onto the other 4 robots.
As a mechatronics engineer, I strived to help out wherever I could. The place where I was really needed most was in the actual engineering part, basically putting together the robots. I really tried to get it so that there would be the least amount of delay in between the robots. What I did was I used the shortest wires possible and I connected them to all the ports so that it would just have less delays.
I think the hardest part was getting the timing right for all the different robots. The choreographers had first this one idea of how the choreography would go, but then we realized our limits and what went well. The performance just kept on changing, especially when we changed the room where we were programming in, and the end result became very different from what it originally was.
So Cindy, what do you plan to do with this going forward?
So basically, Miss Pineda had the original idea to kind of incorporate this into the theater department, and we took this idea and we kind of elaborated on it, and so they could interact with the characters by like using their touch or sound sensors, communicating in a way with the characters, and they could also be used with the tech crew to help move set pieces across the stage.